I learned to sit quiet, to concentrate and to focus my mind on a goal. And for at least 10 years, meditation was very outward. And it really helped me be very focused, efficient. It really helped me manifest or accomplish my goals. And for example, one very significant experience that I had in where meditation was key was when I decided to buy a house. And this was really critical for me because
And, and there was a Hindu girl who bought a house that got some juices flowing in you,
that's
right? You
true.
saw a Hindu girl younger than you who bought a house, and that really got your juices flowing.
That's true. I was working one summer and there was a Hindu girl who was young, and she said, "Oh, I just bought a house." And the way it hit me is like, what does she have that I don't have that allows her to buy a house? And why can I? Why not me?
And I also want to make a note that how important this was because your family never owned a house. You never grew up with home ownership as a core value because your parents never owned a house.
And that's where meditation was key.
Yeah.
Because after that experience with the Hindu girl, I went home and I said, that's it. If she can do it, I can do it. And I sat in meditation and I was quieting my mind, and I realized that I had no point of reference. What does owning a house mean? My parents never owned a house. We always moved from one rental to another. So I struggle a lot into trying to really see myself as a homeowner. But at the same time, I became very, very almost obsessed that I'm not going to live the life that my parents lived. I'm going to have a house before I reach 30. And that was it. And it didn't matter how long I will make this happen. So I started my house hunting.
And at one point you went to see 80 homes.
Yes.
And you applied for 8 different ones and were rejected.
Well,
how was that for you? I mean, that must have been very discouraging.
It was a seller's market.
Yeah.
And so it was very easy for anybody selling their house. But to be a buyer around that time, yes, I would save the listings at home just to compare them. You know, this house had this many rooms, the other one had this many rooms, and I would just make a point to look at them before I go to sleep. And then one day I actually decided to count how many of these listings I had, and I couldn't believe that I had 80 papers.
Oh my God.
Sitting on my desk.
80.
And yes, sometimes I would just come back home crying because, as you said, I made 8 offers and the 8 times I was rejected. So it was very difficult. It seemed like I had every obstacle along with my inner feelings of like, no, I don't have what it takes to be a homeowner. And only when I went back to my meditation, I would completely reset myself and say, yes, I can. I'm not going to pay attention to the outside. Yes, I can, no matter what my mind or what the outside says, it's going to happen.
So this is a really important part of this story is against all odds and all of the mental constructs and role models and everything, through your meditation, through your visioning, you really started manifesting this American dream, so to speak, or the you know what it was that you really wanted.